Hi everyone, this is Sin and welcome back to my channel, Stampin' Munchkins. This is the card we're making today. Today is a hop, which is grads of Team Tiny, thankful. All the information will be below. Here's my unboxing of my Simon Says Stamp card kit. And this was for October. And these are all the goodies that I got inside. It was a perfect card kit for the thankful. I got a piece of candy and this sentiment, the wreath foam, which I love. There's these three transparencies that you can foil, and I will be using one of them for my card today. Sending cozy vibes. So very thankful. That's the one I'll be using today. And happy Thanksgiving. A nice pearl gold A2 size envelope, white envelope, A2, and a red envelope. This really pretty paper pad, double-sided. And I'm just going to do a flip through, but there's two of each design. Really nice. I'll be using a couple sheets for today's card. I'll also be using this for the shaker bits today. And the foil transfer sheet comes in 5 different colors, 1 sheet of each. This kind of Tiffany blue looking cardstock, A2. It's already scored. This beautiful stamp set. Not using it today, but I will be using it. My box got a little beat up, so the cardstock had this dent inside, but it's okay. I'll still use it, and I'm using that brown cardstock in today's card. So this is everything that came in the box. As usual, I'll link everything below. And there's the sheet that comes with every box. I really enjoy getting the card kit monthly. So again, I'm doing a quick overview of what we're using. We'll be using this So Very Thankful and the the toner, Decofoil toner sheet. I'm sorry, Decofoil sheet. These are the two paper that I decided on, and my waffle flower A2 layers dies. Those are the 5 colors, and I decided to go with rose gold. I kind of wanted to see which would match, and I wanted it to be a little subtle, so I went with rose gold. And I brought out my make machine. I'm going to cut off the excess, and I'm using a washi sheet to hold onto the sheet, but you don't have to do that. I was going to put it through, but I forgot. As Nancy Stamps always says, dusty, dusty. So I did that, and I have my make machine set on 5, and I did push it through several times. I have it just on paper, in between paper, and there was a bit of overfoiling, so I'm using my mono sand eraser to get rid of it as best as I can, and I'm using my brush to get rid of the eraser bits. And I'm making my own frame, so I'm using the largest and the 4th largest of my A2 layers dies to make a frame for the shaker card, and I'll be using my Gemini Junior to cut that out. I love my A2 waffle flower dies. I have this one and the additional layer set, so you could get 1/4 inch increments or 1/8 inch increments, and I'll be using both pieces. I'm going to be using the Lawn Fawn 1/8 inch double-sided tape to attach the acetate piece to it. The foiling didn't come out perfect, but it was okay for me. And I hope the recipient of this card doesn't mind that it's not perfect. It is handmade after all. There was a little over of the acetate, so I cut that off. And I scanned this in my brother's Scan and Cuts because I wanted some ephemera pieces. And I got 5 pumpkins out of it. And I'm using my big foam tape, and I doubled it up, and I cut it into thirds so that it, if I cut it into half strip, it would have been too wide, so I did cut it down a little bit more. And I just put that on all 4 sides, and I doubled it up so that there was a lot of shaking room. So this is the brown cardstock that was in the box, and that'll be my card base. So I'm going to be attaching the frame, the inside piece on inside, so that it's not just brown. And I like having that little bit of dimension. And I'll be adding these pumpkins to around the frame on the bottom, just using my Ranger multi-matte medium glue, my favorite glue, in that fine tip bottle. I'm really enjoying that right now, as I can refill it, and it's so easy to squeeze because I have problems with my hands, getting early arthritis. So I'm using my EK Success powder tool to so that I don't get the sticky off of the sides of the foam tape, so it doesn't stick. And I was gonna use the whole thing, but then I thought, oh, that's overkill. So I took about half off, and I just took off the foam tape backing, and I just put it on. Again, this is a Grads of Team Tiny Hop, and it is hashtag driven, which will be in my title and also on the first line of the description below. There was some slow motion shaking, so you can see all the fun bits inside. I really like how this turned out. It was super simple, and I hope you enjoyed how the card turned out. So here it is again, slow motion. Again, the foiling isn't perfect. Nancy Stamps has to help me out, but here's a couple. Oh, and it was so hard to photograph these pictures of the card because it was so reflective. But I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, as always. And please hop along, like, and subscribe to all of us. Here's a video you might enjoy and a card making playlist. And as always, click on my face to subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Aloha.